feel if the show have a new villain, maybe more powerful than you?
A new villain more powerful than me?
I know.
No one is more powerful than Tyler. You know, like they said, a show is really only as good as its villain. A show, you know, like. No, but that the hero is not only something to work against as their villain comes. The show's only as good as I am. I know what you're saying, and I think that part of the nature of a show like this is that it's going to evolve, it's going to change. You know that things. Things are going to change, you know. So I don't expect to be around forever. I think that is the nature, and they're going to have to find other things for the characters to fight against. There's a lot of things at play, you know. So I look forward to seeing how it goes, and I look forward to passing the baton to somebody that will keep the quality of the show.
Yeah, I mean, we'll tell you right now, there are new characters that you will meet, and
that
they
have powers and that are using them for good.
Very cool.
Of Tyler's story? In the comic books?
They have a lot of more stories.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a function of, I think it's a function of having some sort of.
Why is it so important to say?
Why is it important to say her?
What do you think you will do?
Well, you know, the story's only as good as me.
That's more to the point, actually. Who else?
No, why is it important to say it to me? Because I think the truth, to be completely honest, is because all of us are going to play a really big part in saving the world. So,
if one of those
parts falls off, then oh my God.
They're in trouble. Way in the back in the horn.
Just a question for Hayden. What's it like with getting working with all the makeup and everything else for your resurrection scene, when you're on the wall?
It's not fun. I had to do a body cast when I first signed up for this. Didn't say that in the contract, but I had to. All I remember is going into this place, and they said I had to get a mold of my body so they could make pieces that actually fit onto me, my exact skin color. Any freckles that I had, that's what would go on there. And I was lying in my bra and underwear, on my back on a table, very cold, and this huge guy, he must have been 7 foot, 300 pounds, with a biker helmet on, band on, and a ponytail and a beard that went down to here, was strapping on these plastic goggles down to the hello. And I was going to the hi. I mean, that's uncomfortable when you meet with two people when you're on a table, half naked. And they had to rub me down with Vaseline. I'm serious. And they put this thing all over your body. It's like this algae sort of mix. It's like making you a mummy, except without taking your intestines out. Literally putting this up, and then gauze over you, and then wooden sticks over you. And they made me an exact mold of my body, which was a little bit claustrophobic. And then they did my head, which literally, it felt like you were underwater. They covered your ears. The only thing I had to breathe out of was my nose, and somebody was specifically assigned to keep the stuff out of my nose. And you realize when you're in this thing, oh my God, I can die right now. Literally, this space mask is this thick, and as soon as it gets hard, or anywhere near hard, you're not coming out of it. Unless somebody saws the back of you. You suffocate, you pass out, you're a goner. And so it was a creepy experience, but it was exact replica of my face. So I mean, I've had my face broken, I've had bones pop out of the socket, I've had everything you can think of. I've been filleted open, and literally it's been an exact replica of my body, and it's a piece, almost like a corset that gets attached to you. So nuts. So it's fun though. The blood's kind of crusty. It's not good. It's actually corn syrup with dye, and it literally, after a while, we had to reshoot the scene in the locker room when Jackie dies, because originally I was face first in a pile of blood, and when I got up, it was a clump, like dripping of blood, and when you're in it for 10.5 hours, it gets gummy, it gets sticky, it gets gooey, and you literally add like 10 pounds, like carrying around. It's not that fun, but it keeps me entertained.
Right there.
I'm going to take a next question with makeup and all. But instead, I'll ask, when you guys get your own action scene?
I don't know.
My cousin,
Yeah.
Mr. Artiste over here, he's actually a really good comic book artist. He's drawing him right now. He made him and Jess, his girlfriend, made me my first action figure. They actually molded it. They broke down this other action figure. They made me pom-poms. They made me a hand that can be changed. I'm serious. This thing is incredible. And they made me my little cheerleading outfit. And I mean, it's
really cool.
insane. It's so cool. They made the box and everything, and it looks like a collectible item.
I
But other than that,
don't know if Luke and Jess would be able to keep up with the demand, though. Someone else is going to have to step in. I don't know if they have that in the works. I'm sure that Universal or NBC would have a more accurate answer than Hayden would interact with.
I'm sure you guys would like love it as well. Will you connect to a computer?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
My dog would probably eat it. Any other questions? Yes, in the corner over there.
If by any chance, the writers went on strike and you had the opportunity to write anything for your own character, what would you write?
I'd kick some ass. Hands down. I'm like the one who's like rubbers the doll that gets thrown across the room. It's like, who killed Kenny? But I want to hurt someone.
And conversely, I feel like I might actually like to explore some other sides of Gabriel, Siler.
He wants some romance. He
Somewhere.
wants to be sweet and loving.
Or just figure out, what it is that in my history sort of drove me to this point. Maybe sort of some of the stuff with my family, my father and brothers. Who knows? And they might go on strike, so.
Sounds really bad. Yeah, he's all like in-depth and sweet, and I'm like, I want to kill someone.
Well, I've already done that about 10 times on the show, so I've got myself moving.
You get to wear the cheerleading outfit at this one.
Yeah!
Can you imagine that?
That'd be a very different show. Yes.
What can you tell us about Christopher Eccleston's character?
He's really cool.
Oh.
Really cool.
He calls me cookie.
I mean, Chris is, Chris and Milo sort of forge a relationship in the next couple of weeks, and I think that, Milo's character will learn a lot and sort of, make some profound discoveries through the relationship with Claude.
This next episode that you see, you learn a lot about, his character. You learn about what's sort of going to happen, and what Milo's character needs to learn from him.
He seems eccentric.
You what?
He seems eccentric.
Eccentric.
I think he's more very, very wise.